Hello, and welcome back to another episode of Dragon Age the Veilguard. Starting off right where we finished off last time, we're gonna go find Harding, but we're also gonna go exploring a little bit, because I can. Ooh, introduction to the lighthouse. Miscellaneous. Once the lighthouse was a place of learning, with tools to study the secret workings of great magic. When Solus rebelled against those who called themselves our gods, the lighthouse became his center of operations, with tools to study the best way to free ourselves from the tyranny of the gods. You are safe here, both. Sorry. Both those of flesh and those of the Fade. Any who wish to help are welcome. The magical lighthouse will provide for your needs, see to your comfort, and even help you understand different tongues for those who escaped here from distant parts of the Empire. Should you have any other needs, ask for the slow arrow, and I will help. Oh, okay. Mm, actually, Codex. Um, no. I don't feel like reading all that right now. Miscellaneous. A letter dated 6 months ago. Idiot. I hope you're reading this. If the trail has really led you to Ventor, it would be harder to get messages through. The Antam is in Antivia are picky about anything to do with our neighboring kingdom. Back home, these have cooled, but they had not forgotten. Killing all those Antam may have felt righteous in the moment, but the Italians are still complaining that your actions ruined weeks of setting up a larger, more effective strike. I am one of the Italians still complaining. Consider this trip with Verdict a contract. Crows don't fill contracts, especially crows of House de Riva, who may need to improve the judgment. But there is more at stake than honor. Whatever this Solace is up to needs to be stopped. I've seen enough of his handiwork to know that. Don't get careless out there. Don't fail. Don't get yourself killed, or I will come after you in the Fade myself. Vago. Oh, at least I still have a friend out there somewhere, don't I? Oh. I am not gonna read all those because I don't have the energy to read all those. There's so many of them. No, thank you. Nah. Okay. Alright, let's go find Harding. I guess I hope that's a hit X.
Whoa.
There she is.
Look, you're awake. And we're...
In the Fade.
This is where people come when they dream, but dwarves don't dream. And somehow I'm here.
Yeah, it's unreal. Nev thought we should talk about what to do next.
We should. But maybe look around a little. We might be here a while.
Okay. Okay, let's see. Read. To enter the passage, 3 pairings must meet face to face. I don't remember where that one is. Right there. Uh, that one.
There must be 2 more.
Look at this place. We planned a rebellion here once. Said would change the future of the elves thrown off tyrants, and we did. Now the path outside is fractured. It'll be hard rekindling all the elations. Solace, if you see this, I'll be looking for you out in this world and in the mortal one too. Don't cause too much trouble before I get there. That one is closed. Divine. The helm of the solar scholar is destroyed. Um, the helm of the scholar is destroyed. Future torture is over. Many agents have been rescued with their minds burnt out by that memory of an enraged son. I feel a lesson here. The helm was not created to torment, but they are not as we are. The gods' ruminations carry their own will, and imprivities memories bleed into their icons and transmutes them as fire begets fire. For our wolf lord, who put so much of himself into his creations, what imprivities do they carry? The heart of a rebellion must remain hidden, yet the light of divinity is uncontainable. We must be swift. Our thought lingers even as he saves us. What does he impart upon us? Reflections by one who renounced. I have no clue how to say that name. No, I have skills. Um, okay. We're gonna go with this. Um, I have that. And I'm gonna go with my Hurricane of Blades. Okay, what other library did I open? I did this one. Why is my map still showing? Whatever. Um,
That's the second. One more to go.
and then... I think it's over this way. Excuse me. Sorry, excuse me and my mom sneeze. Well, it was actually kind of fun. So the other night, I was laying on the couch while watching my husband play games, and I sneezed. And the kids outside, apparently it scared the crap out of them because they didn't know what it was. It was great.
That did something.
Okay, let's go over here. Oh, that's right. I'm gonna go in here real quick. I think this just leads me outside. Ooh, there is a chest though. And then... Ah. And then... No, I think this is her spot.
Wisps. Figures are in the fate, but I swear they're following me.
You alright?
Strange place you've fallen into, but I'll work with it. You know me.
Do I?
I know Varric wanted you for the job. You know the same about me.
I made a call that got you injured right after we met.
I'll be fine. You trusted me for the job, and I delivered. That's what counts. If we're stuck in this, let's hope you can trust me again.
Alright. But I still wish we had a smoother start.
So much for first impressions.
Here's hoping I'm better on the second.
Well, you're not bad so far.
You take a lot of notes. What about?
Lately, what we know, or knew, before Solus changed the game.
And it's...
Not much. I'm sure Lace would hate to hear that, but one step at a time.
We'll figure this out. I'm sure of it.
Really? Do you know something I don't?
No, we just... Well, we have to, right?
Yeah, that's the job.
Ugh. Okay, nothing in here. Okay, let's see. Map. Well, she wants to talk. Let's go talk to Harding again. Harding, I believe, is in this Oh, I'm so happy. I come right back up somehow.
It wasn't supposed to go this way. What do we do now? What do we do?
Harding?
Oh, hey, Rook. How's it going?
Ma.
Did you ever find places like this, chasing Solus with Varric?
Not exactly. But with Solus, it was always about the Fade, or the Veil, or some other in-between place. Varric always hated it,
Brandy.
though. At least this place feels different. Maybe safer?
Harding, are you doing all right?
I don't know. Are you? Is anyone? Anyway, doesn't matter how I'm doing. What are we gonna do about this mess? We were going to go back through the Illuvian, right? Let's start with that. As soon as we can.
You know you can take some time to just...
Now you sound like Varric. Varric and I started this. And I can't stop. Not now. Don't ask me to. So, come get me when you're ready to go. Alright?
Okay. Will do. I don't think there's anything in here that I want. Okay. However, I think there's something over here. A little bit of gold. Okay, let's go in here. We can go in here real quick. Gold. Gems. And what's this? More gold. Here we go. Collect. Memories of a duet. The sheet music left by its instrument appears to be for a duet, been tuned by an expert hand, accompanied by clear emotional impressions, delicate patience, with a ruthless eye to mistakes, the relief of private achievement, away from the well-meant misunderstandings and mindless worship, an unspoken joy in the center of raising perfect echoes. Finally, a beloved memory surfaces, a smiling glance meeting at a crescendo, a shared moment of understanding, seeing completely, and being wholly seen. The impressions fade. I have a feeling there's going to be more to that room eventually, but haven't figured it out yet. Gather team.
So, we stopped the ritual.
And Varric paid the price.
Hey, Varric made his choice to go talk with Solus. He knew the risks. We all did.
And now Solus is gone. And we're here. Wherever here is. besides in the Fade.
Solus called it the lighthouse.
He did? When?
In my head. Solus showed up while I was out cold to gripe about us breaking his ritual.
He's mad about us destroying his ritual?
Sounded like it. When the ritual went wrong, he ended up trapped in some kind of prison.
You're sure that wasn't just a dream? It's a reasonable reaction.
Solus can speak with people in their dreams, even kill them.
I'm not in danger. He can only barely reach me. I bled a little when I got knocked out.
So Solus is using blood magic, like any normal mage would to play with your mind.
But he's not a normal mage, like I told you. He's an elven god.
Putting together a nice ritual doesn't make him a god.
Quit quibbling over terms.
I don't care about the philosophy. In terms of his power against ours, he's a god.
All right, well, we've stopped the ritual and there doesn't seem to be an immediate danger. For now. You're certain Solus can't use blood magic to affect your mind?
I'm not certain of anything. But we're not out of danger.
What do you mean?
Solus had 2 of the other elven gods imprisoned. When he got trapped, they escaped.
So those things we saw come out of the Fade when the ritual went wild, those are...
Elgurnon and Gillenane. 2 of the ancient elven gods that Solus rebelled against. They're our next target.
So we set our sights on a pair of elven gods. Like it's easy.
Who else is gonna do it? If they're loose, they need killing.
They were evil tyrants who enslaved their people. We need to stop them.
Solus says Elgurnon and Gillenane drew on the Blight for power and became corrupted. That was when he imprisoned them.
So instead of one god running around, we have 2. And they're not just powerful, they're blighted.
We need to get out there and stop them.
Just like that. We're down a man without Varric. We can't just rush in.
I know you're hurt, Nev, but the rest of us need to do something.
I'll be ready to fight when it's time, but we need to investigate, then figure out what we're dealing with.
And how many more people will get hurt, get killed, while we spend time investigating?
Unfortunately, Nev is right.
If Elgurnon and Gillenane are worse than Solus, we can't go in blind. We need to know what they can do and what they want.
But we only have Solus's word about all of this.
Then let's go investigate for ourselves. We'll find out what we're dealing with. And then, we take our shot.
Fine. The Alluvian led us here instead of back to Minrathous.
Let's hope it goes back to the ritual site. Maybe we can find some clues at the scene of the crime.
Nev, are you okay to go?
It's a headache. I've worked with worse.
All right then. Let's get back to the ritual site.
The Alluvian has its own special room. It's just down the stairs.
Oh. Okay, let's go find the Lurian. Okay. Lurian. The Dread Wolves Lurian. Okay. Most of us have only traveled through the Lurians at the whims of those who call themselves our gods. We know them as mirrors that always go from one to another, a bonded pair linked no matter the distance. Solus has outsmarted the so-called gods. If we use normal Alluvians, they could track us to our lair. Solus has improved upon June's work by creating a mirror whose singing sound can change its tune to take us to any Alluvian and not just a bonded partner. Thus, we can travel wherever this rebellion needs us, and no fear of pursuit. Travel is as safe as a normal Alluvian. If you have questions, ask for Slow Arrow, and I will guide you. I don't know why this map bugged me so much. Oh, journal. Journal? Oh, I found the room.
For all we know, there's a dozen demons waiting on the other side of that alluvion.
If it even takes us back to Arlethan.
Nev, you sure you're up for this?
Don't worry about me. Shall we?
Let's do this.
I know, mamas. I know, babies. I know, you don't feel good.
It's quiet. Well, isn't that a surprise?
There's the ritual site. But if the gods really did get out, they're not here anymore.
Right. Let's take a look around and see if we can find any...
Shut it down!
I'm trying! It's not working! I can't contain it!
Strife? Irlin? It's me, Lace Harding.
Harding? What are you doing back in Arlethan?
It's complicated.
I can see that.
Rook, Nev, this is Strife and Irlin. Varric and I met them when we first started hunting down Solus. They're veil jumpers, experts in ancient elven magic.
Hardly experts. I should have been able to shut that artifact down. I'm sorry, Tarith.
It's not your fault. Since the sky ripped open, the magic's been surging. Bunch of artifacts that had been dormant for centuries started coming alive. This is because of Finn Harel's... Solus's ritual, isn't it? You all were supposed to stop him.
He did, so.
We did stop him. The sky's not pulling itself apart anymore, is it?
But...
But it didn't go as cleanly as we hoped. Solus got pulled into the Fade and two somethings got pulled out. Or someone's, I mean. Two of the evil elven gods, Elgernon and Gillenane.
Thalanast.
the elven gods of old, the Evan-Urus.
If they truly have returned.
Then things just got a whole lot worse.
So Elgernon and Gillenane are loose, which means what?
You thought Solus was bad. He's a bit of a bastard, true.
Come on, Brandy.
But next to them, let's just say they weren't known for their kindness.
There's a reason Solus led a rebellion against the Evan-Urus, and a reason he imprisoned them.
But now they've escaped.
Tareth is in bad shape. We need to get him back to the camp.
We've still got dozens of veil jumpers unaccounted for.
How can we help?
We need to find Belara Lute. She's the best there is at working with our ancient artifacts.
And also at blowing them up.
She was off looking for another artifact before this ritual shook everything loose. If anyone can get a handle on all this wild magic and the artifacts it's setting off, it'll be her.
Right. You get your friend back to your camp and... we'll find Belara.
Nev, I need you to stay with Strife and Irulan, alright?
I'm fine.
You're the best detective in Minrathous. You can help the Veil Jumpers here. If trouble shows up, they could use your skills.
Fair enough.
We'll meet you back at the Veil Jumper camp. It's just south of here.
Belara's out near some elven ruins to the west. At least she was 3 days ago. I'd start your search there.
Good luck, Rook. And thank you.
Sorry about escaping there for a moment. I needed to get Brandy comfortable. She was refusing to lay down, and I had to help her up into the recliner to get her comfortable.
Is it me, or is there something strange about this fog?
It all feels a little off. Like everything shifted a little bit.
I like exploring to make sure I'm not missing anything. Nope, nothing.
Is that suit of armor moving?
Ow. She so far is one of my favorites.
Gotcha. Oh, people. Where'd you come from?
I love her.
Belara Luther? Strife and Irulan sent us to find you.
Who are you, exactly?
Call me Rook.
Lace Harding.
Protocol is to wait a full week before they send anyone out to look for me. I've only been gone 3 days.
Well, the situation's changed. For the worse, unfortunately. The elven gods Elgornon and Gillinane have escaped Fenharel's prison. And it seems like they want to destroy the world.
Oh, yes, that is very much for the worse. Okay, wait. I need a second.
It's a lot to take in.
It does sort of explain a few things, though.
Like what?
The surge of raw magic in the area. These artifacts started waking up a while ago, but in fits and starts. One here, a couple there. Then, a couple of days ago, the sky split open. And now, raw magic. Thick as fog. Only a god, or gods, could have done that. There's something kind of exciting about it. And dangerous. Really dangerous. Dangerous enough that I was gonna head back to the Veil Jumper camp, but...
But what?
See that shimmer? That's a veil bubble. It's separating us from the rest of the real world, so to speak. You can only pass through it one way. Once you're in, you can't get out.
Strife and Irulan said you're their best veil jumper. Hope that means you've got an idea.
Maybe. A bubble like that? There has to be something at the center that's generating it. Something powerful. If we can find it and remove it, safely, I mean, the bubble itself should collapse.
And then we're back in reality?
I really, really hope so.
Well then, let's get going.
Okay.
Someone made camp all the way out here?
We've got camps all over Arlathan. The Veilguard do, I mean. Never really know when or where the magic's gonna start going wild.
What is that? Couple. Okay, so still can't get my valuables, that's fine.
I've been trying to get to the artifact at the center of the bubble, but these magical constructs keep getting in the way.
We've handled our share of demons. A few dozen more shouldn't be a problem.
Spirits, not demons. They're animating those suits of armor. The armor's attuned to the artifact, to protect it from threats.
Threats like us, I'm guessing.
Okay, can I see my valuables now? No, I can't. Why would I be able to? I want to make sure I get everything I can.
That's the edge of the bubble. Can't pass through it. We need to shut down the artifact first.
I'll shuffle.
Is that water just swirling into the air?
We call that kind the whirlpool. The anomaly, I mean. Never seen one this size, though.
Okay, just up we go. Nug meat. Read. Construct broke my leg. Viridian took a blade to the gut. We can hear them above us on the bridge. Once they leave, we'll make a break for it. They can't wait for us forever, right? Alright, let's.
Demon! Right where we need to go.
Let's deal with them
Yeah.
quick.
Better be ready. So what is this artifact we're looking for, exactly?
I have a couple of theories, but nothing definite. We might find some clues in the ruins, though.
I love them talking. It's fun listening to them talk.
I don't usually see elven ruins that haven't been picked over.
Not many people come this far and
Valuables. Oh. Alright.
Arlathan. Just veil jumpers, mostly.
And people trying to save the world, apparently.
Wow. I've never seen anything like this.
Wait, is this? No, it can't be. Not here.
Can't be what?
We have to get over there. The artifact we're looking for must be inside.
What was this place?
Could have been a temple, could have been where they stored food. But judging by the sentinels, it's probably something important.
Boop. Cha. Sorry. Alright, let's go up here. Moon's approach. Shuffle.
Are we just supposed to jump across?
Oh, no, we can make a bridge. There should be a power crystal somewhere nearby.
Got it.
Bring it over here and slot it in.
Here we go. Place.
And there we go. Easy. Huh. That's a great trick.
Okay. Oh.
A resonance amplifier, drawing magic from the Green Temple to this area. I need to shut it down before we can go up the path. But doing that will attract anything nasty that's hanging around.
We're ready.
Excuse me. Okay.
Get ready. Let's go get him. They're at range. Good job. That's a problem. Coming at range. Ranged attackers.
That's the last of the magic energy. That should be clear ahead.
Should. Okay, let's truffles. Okay. Oh. I didn't notice this up here before.
So, that ritual, the big one where the sky was ripping apart, you say that was Fen Harel? I mean, the real Fen Harel?
That's what I've been told. Though right now he goes by Solus.
And, sorry, the things that got out, the big scary ones, that was Gilnane and Elgranon?
Are you okay? You sound a little flustered.
Oh, you know, just finding out that 3 of my gods are out there trying to end the world. Why wouldn't I be okay?
Okay. Ooh. Oh, okay. Okay, up we go. Excuse me. Um,
I wonder how they died.
Even mages have trouble with the artifacts here.
Bloodstained note. We have found the use Yusuporo's chief spirit. If it is not the dread wolf's creation, as we surmise, but on others, you can guess worse. Removing it would be risky, but leaving it equally so. I await your orders, Lord.
They expect them to work like, you know, normal magic. But they're different. The magic's more alive somehow.
Excuse me.
Damn! Another sentinel construct. We'll have to take it down. Easy enough. But watch out. Whenever you see one, there's more nearby.
I don't think breaking those does me any good, but it makes me feel a little bit better.
Seeing these kinds of ruins never gets old.
Can anything here tell us what that artifact is?
I have a theory, but we're miles away from where that artifact should be.
Oh, gold. Thank you. That. We are gonna grab this chest. I like my goodies. Storm needle. We're gonna equip that.
These constructs! It means I was right.
Right about what?
About where we are. It's the armory. And I think I know what the artifact is.
That's a win, Rook.
Oh, hello.
That's a win.
Okay, well, I've been recording for an hour, almost. And my little one is waking up, so I should get going to take care of little one. I will see you all next time, right here. Have a great day. Please like and subscribe, and I'll see you all next time. Bye.